We live in an absolutely insane world, full of cover-ups and mistrust. There are scandals and conspiracies left, right and center, and the same rules apply to the world of celebrity, if not more. So today on Top 10 Beyond the Screen, we're going to be counting down our list of the top 10 celebrity theories you won't believe, part 3. Let's jump in. Coming in at number 10, Lindsay Lohan's twin. As most will know, back in 1998, Lindsay Lohan starred in the remake of The Parent Trap, a film which follows twins Annie and Hallie, played by Lohan, who are strangers until happenstance brings them together. As you can see, Lohan plays both Annie and Hallie. However, one major conspiracy theory says otherwise, and instead theorizes that Lindsay Lohan had a sister called Kelsey, who actually played the part but died before the release of the movie. Of course, they would never want viewers to know that a dead girl was in the movie, so instead they said Lindsay played both parts. Not just that, but back in '98 the technology was not that great, and the scenes with both twins are absolutely seamless, leading many to assume that there were two different people there. Coming in at 9, Marilyn Monroe. This is a theory that has been around for a long time and is perhaps the most believable on our entire list. This point argues that Marilyn Monroe was killed by the CIA because she knew too much, apparently anyway. As most will know, Monroe had romantic dealings with both President and Bobby Kennedy in the 1960s, and in turn amassed a wealth of secrets on the family that she kept in a little red book. So according to this theory, Bobby Kennedy arranged for her death so that none of these secrets would get out to the public. The theory became even more heightened when a former Secret Service agent reportedly confessed to her murder on his deathbed. Coming in at 8, Khloe Kardashian's dad. Most will know that Khloe looks nothing like her sisters, yet she looks a lot like her mother. This has resulted in many fans of the Kardashians theorizing that Khloe isn't actually the daughter of Robert Kardashian, but is instead the daughter of O.J. Simpson, the former football player charged with the murder of his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, in the early 90s. Now, the theory became so well known that the Kardashians ended up addressing it on their TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And they of course deny the allegations, as does O.J. O.J. addressed the theory in 2018 when reporters went up to him congratulating him on Kardashian's pregnancy. He responded, "Well, for Bob, yeah, but for me, I don't think for me. I've nothing to do with it, trust me. I've nothing to do with it." Sounds like you had something to do with it. Coming in at number 7, Louis Tomlinson's fake baby. At the beginning of 2016, Louis Tomlinson became a father to his son Freddie in January of that year. Since then, fans of One Direction have developed wild theories that Freddie is actually fake, and that his birth is actually a plot to veer away from the rumors of a relationship between Louis and fellow band member Harry Styles. This theory became known as Babygate, with it dating back to May of the same year when Brianna's Twitter account was created, aka Louis' girlfriend. Following this, a series of claims were formed, such as the time he was on stage and threw a fake baby saying, "It's not real, it's not real," which fans of course believed to be foreshadowing. A little odd, but sure. Coming in at number 6, Post Malone and Justin Bieber. Now this one is just crazy. Apparently some people believe that Post Malone and Justin Bieber are the exact same person. Why? Well, according to YouTuber Kendall Ray, I quote, "If you pitch down a Justin Bieber song, it starts to sound like Post Malone, and if you pitch up a Post Malone song, it sounds like Justin Bieber." Yikes. I actually had no idea. We can't play the clips for you, but be sure to go listen to it after this. In at number 5, Prince Harry's dad. After the sudden and unexpected death of Princess Diana, former British Army officer James Stewart announced that he had had an affair with her from 1986 to 1991. The affair apparently happened at the time Prince Charles was widely reported to have been cheating on Diana with his current wife Camilla Parker Bowles. However, the pair were forced apart when Hewitt was deployed to serve in the Gulf War, before splitting permanently. With the claims came more rumours that Hewitt was actually the father of Prince Harry. However, he denied speculation, of course. There is evidence to debunk the theory, such as Harry was born on September 15th, 1984, which means he was conceived around Christmas 1983 when his brother William was 18 months old. Diana did not meet James Hewitt until the summer of 1986. I mean, the two certainly look alike, but sadly, the facts are there. In at number 4, Courtney Love and Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain was the lead singer, guitarist and songwriter for the band Nirvana up until his death on April 5th, 1994. Now, his cause of death has always been a point of contention, with the singer shooting himself in his greenhouse. However, that's not what folks believe. A lot of people believe he was murdered, possibly by his widow, Courtney Love, who arranged the murder for not just his money, but also because she was afraid he was going to leave her. As a result, she allegedly hired a hitman who rendered him comatose with an injection of heroin. Pattinson and then shot him dead. It is also suggested that Seattle police collaborated to cover up the true murderer. There is actually a ton of evidence to support the theory as well, such as the suicide note. It has been asserted that Kurt Cobain did not write the note, or that the note did not refer to suicide but to Cobain's plans to leave Courtney or put Nirvana on hiatus. According to later theories, Cobain only wrote a small part of the note and somebody else added to the end. There is a variety of other circumstantial evidence as well. For example, there was an absence of fingerprints on the gun, suicide note and pen, and then the door to the greenhouse where Cobain was found was locked from the outside. Does sound fishy to me. Certainly sounds fishy to Chris. Coming in at 3, Disney killed off Miley Cyrus. According to some reports, Miley Cyrus was murdered by Disney and then replaced with a body double. I quote, "Couple years back there were reports that someone had found Miley Cyrus's body way out in East LA with signs of dehydration along with bruises on her wrist and neck. It was all over KCAL for a day, and then the very next day KCAL apologized for promoting blatantly untrue slander. Now, the theory goes that Miley Cyrus was killed by Disney for refusing to get sexual with Disney higher-ups. She was left in the California desert and then replaced with the Cyrus we know now, which explains her very sudden image change. That, or it could be growing up and maturing. Either or, I guess. I'm different than I was when I was 11. Did someone kill me?" In at 2, Lady Gaga and Lina Morgana. Now, according to this insane theory, Lady Gaga murdered a rising pop star and stole her identity. Lady Gaga apparently met her and went on to become Lina's backup dancer. Lina then, according to sources, was happy and dancing on the roof of a hotel. Then around lunch, hurled herself off of it to her death. 2 weeks later, Lady Gaga begins to rise up in Hollywood. She also emulated Lina's style and gained fame instantly, and according to some theories, Gaga's monster is all about Lina's murder and the man who helped Gaga pull it off. That is crazy. And finally coming in at number 1, K-Stew and R-Pats. According to some crazy theorists, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson are married with kids. Now, as we know, way back when, K-Stew was caught publicly cheating on R-Pats with her director. I mean, even Trump tweeted about it. It was a big deal. However, apparently that was all part of the plan, because this theory states that Stewart and Pattinson faked their breakup not only to drum up publicity, but also to ensure privacy for the rest of their lives. K-Stew has since dated women, but apparently one of them was actually her cousin, who was doing the couple a favor. According to reports, they are married and now have 4 kids. That's insane if it's true. Sadly, I don't think it is. I wish it was true. They're endgame, and they just don't know it. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with our list? Are there any crazy celebrity theories that we missed? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below, and perhaps we can do a part 4. If you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Beyond the Screen bit. And until next time, see you later. It was also suggested that It is also suggested that Seattle police collaborated to cover up the true murder. It is also suggested that It is also suggested that Seattle police Oh my god. It was all over KCAL.